I'm sure you have your own list. Tonight, KHOU 11 Investigates is revealing Houston's worst roads.
You know, the streets that can beat you up, bang you around, and can damage your car.
Here's investigative reporter Scott Knoll.
We put together this list using what the city calls its Pavement Condition Index. They're the city's own numbers, looking at things like roughness and cracking. It's a 100-point scale. 100 is a perfect road, but the ones you're about to see, they're a long way from perfect. When it comes to Houston streets,
Bad shape. Bad shape.
it seems like everyone
Horrible.
has a horror story.
Look at my car. My car messed up because of the city streets.
From the west side to the east, north to south.
It's everywhere. It's not just in a certain area anymore.
The rough rides,
Here we go.
enough to drive commuters like Scooter Richardell crazy.
Look at these holes. See them holes?
6 days a week, his drive to work takes him along Green Drive near Houston-Roslyn Road.
Both sides are trash. Potholes everywhere.
It's not just him. The city's own Pavement Condition Index rates this stretch a 12 on a 100-point scale.
Oh, that's not good.
Does this just reinforce everything you've thought?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Bad, but not the worst. Using the city's ratings, KHOU 11 Investigates discovered some of the worst stretches of streets across Houston. Rutted up roads, patchworks of patch jobs, and crumbling connectors that leave drivers swerving looking for a smooth ride. We headed out with Dr. Lou Gao from the University of Houston and Maureen Nabi, a grad student in transportation planning and management. They helped us measure the roughness of the road.
Oh, this way is big.
On the roughness scale, 1.5 means good pavement. Above 3 and you have a problem, like on Patterson Road in West Houston.
I think we just have above 4.
Most of the pavement on this stretch of Patterson rates between a 10 and 19 on the city's 100-point scale.
Yeah, this is really bad.
Bad, but we're just getting started. Crenshaw Road near Yes Prep Southeast, where most sections of the road scored between a 2 and 32. To the north near IAH, where the condition of Greens Road
Would you want to have to drive that to and from work every day?
left this expert seeing red.
Yeah, definitely not. This road is really in bad shape.
Even through neighborhoods like Crockett Street in the 6th Ward, where one city grade came back 0.
I don't think I fixed those extensive cracking with patches. You know, it's everywhere.
So how can the city let its streets get so bad?
Well, over time, it can't be helped.
Eric Dargan is in charge of street maintenance. He says anytime a road's rating drops below 40, it's considered for reconstruction. But
Do we have enough money to go in and reconstruct every street under 40? No, we don't.
instead, he says the city looks for groups of roads in one area that need major repairs, a way of getting the biggest bang for the city's buck.
We have not given as much attention to maintenance in the past. We're getting there. We're not where we need to be because we can't go out and replace the entire city of Houston.
In the meantime, that leaves roads like Campbell on Houston's northwest side,
Roughest numbers up to 4.
or this mangled stretch of Memorial Drive near Eldridge, and Brittmore just south of 290.
A lot of cracking, pothole. Yeah, this is really bad.
Gao calls it the worst of the roads we surveyed, a bumpy ride that can cost drivers more than just their patience.
If the roughness of pavement is high, I have to spend more money on my car maintenance.
An extra $772 a year for Houston drivers because of poor roads. That, according to a 2015 study by the nonprofit group TRIP. But the city's Dargan insists things aren't that bad.
What letter grade would you give the city of Houston's streets overall?
My letter grade that I would give the city of Houston, I think we're a B.
That's because the numbers show less than 10% of Houston roads rate in bad condition. But for the drivers stuck on crumbling streets,
Here is where it starts getting into a nightmare.
a fix can't come fast enough.
All I can do is bite my tongue sometimes and just shake my head and go on.
Of the 8 stretches of road you saw there in the story, 4 of them are on the city's schedule to either repave or rebuild. But Public Works warns some of those projects could take 10 or more years to complete. And bad news for Richardell, who you saw there, Breen Road, it's not even on that list. I'm Scott Knoll, KHOU 11 Investigates.
So how does the city rate the roads you drive on every day? Go to KHOU.com, use our interactive map, just search for roads you want to see to find out how the city rates them.